Hey guys, welcome back again. I know you guys are like, two Daily Darknesses in one setting. Holy fuck, how is this possible? Well, there's just some stuff I want to get off my chest. And, stuff I don't necessarily want to be cryptic about. Some of you guys, they asked me recently about my dating life. Because, okay, stupid is kind of, yeah. And I just recently signed up for Plenty of Fish, or like I say, Plenty of Fucks. Because that's all you find on there is fucks. People who want to fuck, people who are just fuckers, people who are full of fuck, fuckity fuck, 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 fuck. But, yeah, it's interesting. And it's made life interesting. I won't lie, I have gone out on a couple dates recently, with somebody I've known, and, yeah, I enjoy his company. It's nothing serious. I'm not rushing things because Mama Sasha is too old to rush anything. And trust me, I don't need tied down. Now, don't get me wrong, if I'm intimate with anybody, that's the only person I'll be intimate with. But that doesn't mean I still can't play the field. Like, if somebody came up to me and I might be seeing somebody, else, and says, hey, Sasha, want to go grab a drink or go have dinner? I ain't going to say no. But it doesn't mean I'm a hoe. It doesn't mean I'm sexually promiscuous. It just means, hey, I like a free dinner. And maybe if dude X is taking his time, maybe dude Y doesn't want to take his time. Maybe dude Y wants a relationship right off the bat. So, again, nothing bad. I do have great plans for New Year's Eve, so I'm all excited about that. It's awesome because I have my eldest son that Friday, so I'm probably going to get him early Friday morning so we can hang out, have our Christmas, because I didn't have him, this weekend. And then, of course, I'm going to go out, on New Year's Eve night and, hang out with a nice gentleman caller, and hopefully that is a wonderful time as well. But again, not rushing anything, not ruling out my options. So yes, I know a few of you are going to say, but Sasha, you're still posting okay stupids. Sasha, what the hell? I'm allowed. I ain't dead, and I ain't got a ring on this finger. And until I do, shit, I'm allowed to play the field. I ain't changing that. So, but yeah, until I get that nice little ring on the finger, we'll see. But anyways, that's just the way I view it. That's what's been going on with my life and dating and relationships. So since I kind of touched on New Year's Eve, I know a few of you are curious about my resolutions. Number one, I want to really double down at work because basically I really want to get hired on. The company I'm working for is a great company. I mean, I got a huge fucking box that had Gucci perfume in it, hair dryers, curlers, all kinds of makeup and stuff, and it was like, wow, this is like a couple $100 worth of value that I got for free. Was it bent and dent stuff? Sure, but it's stuff I can actually use. So, fuck it. It was an added benefit. They have great health benefits. It's just a matter of getting hired on. So, I just got to impress these people and wow them. I don't think that's too big of a resolution to have. And it's what I want, so it'd be nice. It's nice to have a local job and something I can get to and from without having to worry about carpools and gas, and it's nice, and it's the perfect shift because I'm back living with mom and my brother. That's why, of course, the fallout shelter is completely different, but it's not a bad situation to be in. Yes, they have their flubs when it comes to me, and they always have, but I'm working on it, and they're good people. Part of it's my blame because I don't always throw this on, but I don't feel I should have to. I'm going to be honest with you. When I work a 12-hour day and all I want to do is go home and go to bed, I'm not slapping on the makeup. I'm laying down. I'm getting in my sweatpants and my sports bra and my t-shirt and calling it a fucking night. I'm not there to impress anybody. But on the weekends when I do have some free time, fuck yeah, I'll throw that polish on. But if I'm going to Walmart, I ain't wearing nothing fancy to go to no fucking Walmart. Look at everybody else there. Shit, camouflage and Duck Dynasty. Woo, because those are the people I want to fucking impress. But anyways, yes, so maybe I'm to blame to some degree, but I've been working with them, and I've been trying to avoid my frustrations with it, because I get it. It's not a transition for just me, it's a transition for them. So, yeah, and kudos for them trying. So, love you guys, thank you. And thank you for helping me get out of a bad situation and getting myself reestablished here. It's nice, and it's great, and I like it, and I love you guys. So, if you're watching, thank you. Outside of that, I am kind of in a financial situation, so I want to try to get my finances back up. I want to save up. Obviously, I want to get gender confirmation surgery, but unless some sort of miracle comes down and decides to pay for it for me, it's not going to happen unless I put that effort forward and start saving. And yes, it's very expensive in the United States to do it. But I've been curious about overseas. So maybe one day you might see some Daily Darknesses, and I don't know, maybe Thailand or something of that nature. And that would be why. Because it's a little bit cheaper there. It's just raising the money, getting there, knowing that I'm going to have myself completely destroyed when I go down there, because I want top surgery, I want bottom surgery, I want my throat done, I want lasered, I want, basically this nose to go away, maybe some of these, crows, might as well get the whole overhaul, come back and be every boy's wet dream, alright? After much healing. It's pretty bad when it's a vacation of pain. Sounds like a horror movie. But that's one of the many goals. I don't expect to accomplish it this year, but I do expect to start saving. I also want to start saving to be able to take my oldest son Elijah, to some conventions like Too Many Games, Upstate PA, and just get him out, have more fun, be more social. So finances, big push for 2017. Speaking of gender confirmation surgery, there is right now a grant that's going on where they can grant up to $200 or not $200, but around $100,000 to $200,000 to get you the complete overhaul. Honey, if I go to Thailand, fuck, that's done. But it's just a matter of getting that grant and applying for it and giving them the essays and everything else. So I'm gonna try, fingers crossed, because this is a big deal for me. And granted, yes, they look for what would your contributions be to the transgender community. I'm already doing some of these things. I'm one of the few advocates in the Franklin County, Chambersburg area that supports the LGBTQI community. We have You Belong. If you're not part of You Belong, You Belong. Go join. Do it fucking now. It doesn't matter if you're lesbian, bi, gay, trans, queer, intersex, agender, or an ally. Even if you just have a friend or a sister or a brother or a loved one who's one of us, join us. We're a small group, but we're growing. So I have that going on. Another big thing, speaking of that, is here in summer of this year, I'm working with the town of Chambersburg to have basically a Pride Day in Chambersburg. Obviously, I want to have a parade. I want to have a couple events. Maybe do it on a first Friday, so we can kind of go with that all, and kind of have maybe an open air market, and have some artisans and performers, and maybe even work something out with the Woods Center and have a mixer where the community can come in and everybody has a good time. I've always wanted to see a second time around prom, because let's face it, when you're part of that community, you may not have been able to go to the prom with the person that you wanted to, and this would kind of give you that opportunity. So again, that's something for the new year I'm working on. It's going to happen. I got to get with them here at the first of the year, so that's another resolution. Another big resolution is, of course, improving the show. You guys seen in the most recent episode where we're introducing some plot threads and some story elements and a little bit of comedy to kind of spice it up. So hopefully that's working for you. If you haven't had the chance to name the monkey, shoot me a message, say, hey, Sash, this is what I think we should name it, or leave a comment below and going there. I think the name is not going to be very important. I mean, it might be mentioned once or twice, because I'm probably just going to refer to him as EM, Evil Monkey. But the thing of it is, yeah, I'd really like to do that. I'd really like to have your contributions and your thoughts. So, hey, please participate. But anyways, yes, we're changing the format of the show a little bit. We're going to have some more characters, more humor, making it a little bit more interactive. And hopefully editing and things will be a lot better. So, more episodes. I know it's Christmas. I should be working on a Rare Exports video. I really want to do it. I'm going to try to get that out before or after New Year's. But hopefully we'll get that done. I'm going to try to get at least 2 to 3 Daily Darknesses, or not Daily Darknesses, 2 to 3 Princess of Darkness episodes out a month. Maybe 1 or 2 Tourist of Terror videos every other month, if not bi-monthly. And then on top of that, continue with Daily Darkness, try to keep you guys abreast of everything that's going on. So that's another big push. Another big push, of course, is the Princess of Darkness movie. I don't foresee any big movements on that. Right now, it's just working the script, me having fun with the script, and then having to revise it to narrow it down and make it cheaper. But to finish that is another big goal for 2017. I'd love to shoot it myself, but hopefully I can find a studio or somebody locally, because there's a lot of indie filmmakers around here, Fuzzy Monkey, Creepy Crawl, looking at you guys, that might be interested in collaborating and bringing this vision to life. It's a siege movie. It'll be very interesting, so it'll be fun. It definitely makes fun of the genre, where we basically poke fun at horror tropes and things of that nature. It's essentially a longer episode of the show that just happens to be the movie. So maybe we'll have appearances by EM. Maybe we'll have the Tourist of Terror in there. Maybe we'll have some other local, YouTube celebrities. So that's a big goal. So I'm working on it. I won't guarantee the movie will be out in 2017 because shit like this takes time. And hell, it takes me at least a day to edit like 15 minutes of video. So you can imagine the movie would be a little bit longer. And that doesn't include special effects and cost, but it's a goal. And I'm going to try to make it on as much of a little tiny dime as I can. Outside of basically the Princess of Darkness movie, finances, and everything else, just trying to improve myself. Trying to be a better advocate and activist for the LGBTQI community. Try to be, a better role model for people who may go to YouTube to go, oh, she's a transgender chick. She's somebody I can identify with. Because we're all different walks of life, and I think maybe my point of view might help some people out, and try to be out there and try to be a little bit more exposed. Maybe go out to town more often, and maybe just introduce myself to strangers so at least everybody in town can say, hey, at least I know one transgender person. And show them that I'm not some sort of evil, monstrous thing that's going to try to eat them or, kidnap their children or something horrible like that. Just to show, hey, I'm people too. I have kids. I have a life. I have a pulse. I bleed just like you do. Maybe have one of those adventure things I was talking about. Just find a random stranger on the street. Hey, let's go get a couple drinks and talk and get to know each other for shits and giggles for a video. Might be fun. You never know. But, I want to try to improve and do more stuff like that. And I want to give some renewed interest to You Belong. Because I know a lot of you guys have said, when's the next meeting? When's this? When's that? And it's been very difficult. Because, again, the move, changes in my life, some nasty complications with my health. It's made things a little bit harder to get organized. And then, of course, you had the holidays fall on us. I don't want to try to throw an event basically out there. I know sometime I want to say after either January or February, I'm going to try to plan another event and make a big to-do about it. Maybe even put stuff in the newspaper and throw a couple bucks at it and see what sticks. But I promise you it's coming back. It's not that it's been gone or forgotten. And if you have anything or you need anything, you guys know you can always PM me directly, or you can go to the You Belong page. In fact, tell your friends about You Belong. It's you, the letter U, like you as an umbrella, hyphen belong. It's a whole big an acronym. I'd spell it out for you, but I got to pick my brain for that, and I just don't feel like doing that at the moment. Kind of old, kind of tired, kind of had too much whiskey. But anyways, those are my resolutions. So yes, I'm looking to improve not only myself, but the Fallout shelter. And yes, I have had a couple good dates with a great guy, and I'm not rushing things. I'm not trying to push things. And if something happens, great. If not, great. And if somebody else comes along and says you want to go out and nobody's committed to me, I'm not going to say no. Okay? But I'm not trying to be a big massive hoe either. So, anyways, love you guys. Little update as to my New Year's Eve plans, what's been going on with my dating life, things of that nature. Love you. Talk to you later.